I am just absolutely blown away. I am convinced that I have found the perfect couples fifth wheel, and I usually haven't been a big fan of the garage, or should I say the patio or the deck in the back, typically found on a lot of the toy haulers, but this thing is just absolutely mind-blowing. Me personally, I really enjoy waking up early, stepping outside with a cup of coffee, and just hearing Mother Nature come alive. And this right here will truly give you that experience regardless of wherever you're at. But if you're new here, I do welcome you to the channel, and let's get started. Extremely cool layout. I think a lot of you guys are going to like it, though. It's a little dirty. I have to take all day tomorrow to actually get this thing washed by myself, which is quite okay, so bear with me just 1 second. We're going to look at some of the numbers before stepping inside. 42 feet 3 inches of total length, dry weight of 13,158 pounds. You're riding on two twin 7,000 pound axles, which is wrapped in G-rated tires, and you got 1,283 pounds of available cargo capacity. So this thing is extremely enormous. It's going to be 101 inches wide, so it's a wide body construction. And we are going to start on the inside and then step back out, going over a few of the connections. Asdale on both sides of the wall. So this is I think it's called a 6X interior and as well as exterior Asdale, which is a composite material which does not absorb any moisture at all. Take a look at this thing. How sweet is this? All the way through back to your patio. Ceiling fan. The controls, by the way, are right over here. This is the only thing I have found negative about the entire coach is the exit. I'm 6'2", and I think they built this for midgets. Watch your head. I do believe that's probably right at 5'4" to exit, but take a look at this. Absolutely stunning. You can mount a television way up there. Pretty cool little box they've built for the fridge. Removable table. Of course, this pivots around. Underneath the boat seats, this looks like a pontoon boat, but you have kind of like a cooler underneath every single one of these, and there is this liner. I think I've got it stored in here, which covers all the chairs. So I'm going to maybe try to overlay maybe a picture showing you exactly what that looks like, completely covered up. If maybe you are going to be staying for a while and you don't want moisture to get all over your furniture, that's a good thing to have to keep that covered. This right here is a metal container. It does have ventilation on board, plus some outlets down here for the little fridge. Pretty cool place for some outside drinks. So if you're wanting to maybe do some cooking if you're outside, the factory does not include a grill, but you do have a quick disconnect right over here, so maybe you can do some outside cooking utilizing the onboard propane. But just how freaking cool is this thing? Outside speakers, JBL built right inside up there. Kind of a composite material, so you're not going to have to worry about any rot, which is, you know, one thing that I really disliked a lot about toy haulers. When you leave that back patio down and you want to utilize it, if it gets wet, which we have had several come through here, it's just going to completely destroy that. With this being this non-rot composite material which does not absorb moisture at all, that's just awesome to me. What do you guys think? I absolutely love it, though. I just can't wait to have a TV put in, though. I just sit back here and relax, listen to Mother Nature. Of course, both the awnings do retract. There's LED lights built into the arm of the actual awning right there. The controls for both the awnings are on separate sides, so you got in and out light switches for outside as well on both sides. This is the switch for the fan. I had it on low, now you can turn it on high. Pretty freaking cool. I hope I can say that word on YouTube. I'm not really sure, but I absolutely love this thing. I have not found one that has just really hit home with me until now. I told my wife a few hours ago, this was the one that if I was to sell the house and just wanted to live in an RV, I could do it in this one comfortably. No questions asked. Hands down, this is just freaking awesome. 3 air conditioners on board, by the way, and you can turn all 3 on at the same time. But check this out. One really cool thing about the Brookstone, now standard, is some of those air conditioning units, I do believe it's 1, maybe it's 2, but you have an actual heat pump in the ceiling, so you're going to cut down a lot of that use on propane. All the windows are pre-tinted from the factory. No carpet on board. How nice is that? And a really tall slide box too. This is over 7 feet tall, so you're not going to have to really worry about hitting your head. Thomas Paine Collection furniture. This is theater seats. Manual recline with the pull handle right there. Extremely nice. Outside though, you'll notice when we step outside, you have frameless windows all the way throughout except for the ones on the side of the slide box. Let's take a look at some of our kitchen amenities now. This is your onboard pantry with a GFI outlet there inside the pantry. Over here, nice place for maybe an air fryer or crock pot, some other additional accessory, because you have the GFI outlet with the paper towel holder. That's extremely nice. I like that. So one thing also that's kind of strange about Brookstone, there is so many light switches. You're going to probably have throughout the kitchen in your living room at least 50 light switches for different lights. It is just absolutely mind-blowing. Really nice sink, residential faucet with the single basin undermount sink there, solid surface countertops all the way throughout the cooking area. I like the double color with the oven, more of a residential size, much larger grates on the top. Inside, of course, is adjustable by several different shelves, and your cabinetry very, very deep. I like to look at some of the carpentry on board, and this is going to be stapled, not dovetailed. And this one over here, pull out pretty far. Let's go ahead and look at your microwave. So all GE appliances, stainless steel. This is not going to be a convection. Some additional storage over here to the left. So this is a 12 volt, 20 cubic foot fridge. Freezers on the left, fridges on the right. I'm really digging the new look that they're going with. So far the kitchen is definitely a plus for me. I'm liking the island. I feel like honestly I could have done something maybe over here with maybe a dishwasher. It would have been a lot nicer, should I say, especially if this is more of a full-time RV. So this will be your view if you're maybe wanting to watch television. You got the, of course, the electric fireplace there. It does a great job of heating this area here. That TV does in fact pull away from the wall too as a smart television. I was able to actually just search some local channels. I think I was able to pick up about 11 or 12 different ones just from the antenna, so that's pretty impressive as well. But of course you also have the Netflix and the YouTube app as well. Sound system on board is a JBL audio system. You'll have speakers inside and outside as well, Bluetooth capable. And again, that's the 36-inch electric fireplace. Let me turn this off really fast. So your main source of heat though will be coming from the randomly placed 4 vents throughout the floor. Plus over here, there is a 60,000 BTU furnace on board. Let's step upstairs. Very nice bathroom, 2-piece plastic shower. So ceiling height, I'm 6'2", maybe 6'3" with my shoes on. I possibly have at least 3 inches over my head still. That is the controls for the tankless, or should I say, on-demand water heater. If you desire like 110 degrees for the water when you're in the shower, just go ahead and set this temperature here for that, and then only turn on the hot water. That way you're not battling back and forth between the hot and cold. Coming around, this will be the perfect pooping position, I guess you could call it. Your bathroom vanity with the undermount sink, plastic faucet, GFI outlet, and your medicine cabinet. You go ahead and step in your shower, swing around, plenty of room over my head. There's several inches, I'm not even inside. So this is very nice. So you have the bed in the bedroom slide, gives you at least maybe 36 inches of changing room there, but look at the room next to the bed though. Very nice. You got the 4 vents, so that's the main source of heat again. 3 air conditioners again on board, each have their own thermostat. There is storage underneath the bed as well. Let's see if we can take a look at that. There's trimmed out with kind of a black paneling, not quite as deep, maybe about 12 inches deep. Mattress is very, very heavy. Again, this is a king bed. You got the cup holder on both sides of the bed, plus a little shelf maybe for your phone. Also, 110 outlets up here. This is also a cool little place. The factory has confirmed, yes, this is a good, nice little place, so, you know, for a shelf, little window, pretty big closet on the front, washer and dryer connections, of course, those can be provided for you. Coming around to the foot of the bed, this is a pretty cool little place for the wife to store all of her jewelry. And of course, the connections for the washer and dryer. Pretty decent closet. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sales price and MSRP. So if you'd like to view more additional photos, I always leave a link in the video description, which will take you over to the company's website. But go ahead and do me a favor, leave me a couple of comments, letting me know down below what you guys think of this particular model. Brand new layout from Coachmen Brookstone. So far, it is definitely one of my more favorites. I'm extremely impressed with everything they've done with this new design, plus the overall construction of the overall unit. So, a date and time of making this video, MSRP, and maybe you can pause it and read it in detail, is going to be $117,544, and of course the sales price can be viewed in that video description down below. If you don't want to see anything on the outside, again, I really would appreciate it if each and every one of you could go ahead and just drop me a couple of thumbs up, or again just a couple of comments. So again, coming at you 42 feet 3 inches of total length with 3 total slide outs. All the windows on board are in fact frameless. Check that out. And you have a really huge pass-through compartment because you have a 10-inch drop frame construction. 102 inches wide, 13 feet 2 inches to the highest point. And I'll be sure to leave the hitch weight about here in the video, but I do recommend towing this thing with at least a 1 ton or possibly larger. So all the controls to operate the 6-point, I'm showing you the 1/2 inch thick door, all the controls to operate the 6-point fully automatic leveling system, which I know is dirty. I still have to wash this thing. That's a challenge, by the way. Have you ever washed a camper this size? Whew, it ain't easy. But all the controls to operate the leveling system are in fact found right inside of here. Very easy system to operate. Do not let it intimidate you. And the directions are in fact found right here inside the door. All the pull handles to operate the sewer system, should I say, found conveniently located in here, so you're not actually going to have to crawl underneath this thing anywhere. Liquid waste and body waste, black tank flush, a nice shower outside to actually wash your hands once you're done doing the actual dirty work. Take a look at the actual pass-through compartment though. Absolutely huge. This is like the size of another bedroom. Slam latches. That's the exhaust for the furnace as well as the tankless water heater. And this is one thing that I like about Brookstone. They give you these added little lights in different places. Like, so if you're out here at night fooling with the sewer system, you have additional lighting to help you out. Rack and pinion slides. Gas bottles on each side. I wish it was like a pull-out little tray where both of them are on the same side, but it's not. Your blind side camera prepped to receive, I do believe, 3, maybe 4 different cameras. We'll take a look at the back in just a sec. Fully molded front cap. This is nice. Check this out. Your docking lights, you have 2 different ones, one on the outside, plus the actual Brookstone is illuminated. Very, very nice. Coming around, this is what I call the camp side of the coach. Underneath the awning. So just about the entire coach is covered underneath awning space. Take a look at this. 4 different awnings. I have a drone. I'm going to try to maybe overlay a video showing you guys maybe from the top what this thing looks like from looking down at all the different awning space you got. Very nice. These steps are attached here and they are stored inside of that front compartment. You probably noticed the little carpet strip in there. That's for them to actually lay on top of. Very nice, very sharp RV. It does have the upgraded suspension, but I think it's too dirty to see it. Does the upgraded motorized suspension. Gives it some additional travel when in transportation. Again, model 318RLL. Extremely nice floor plan that just recently came out. But I'm always curious to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comment section down below. Continue to like and subscribe. Come see us.